Hey there, friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage today, doing a little bit of goofing around. Uh, it is actually a windy, rainy day, and I'm not going to be complaining at all because we haven't had rain in weeks and weeks. My lawn is completely burnt to death, so it needed the drink. So I'm not going to complain about the rain, but wanted to do a little bit of plinking anyway. So I'm out here in the garage. I've got this really cool. I have no idea. I haven't done any research on it yet, but this is a really cool pistol. It's on loan to the channel by Mr. Chris, channel member, channel subscriber Chris, Mr. Chris. And this is really pretty cool. Very, very unique. This is a Airforce International Indian, and it is a 177 caliber spring powered target pistol, and we're just going to do a can cut with it today. I wanted to give that a try first. I was doing some shooting with it. I did have to zero the windage a little bit. It's shooting really right on the money as far as the elevation goes, but this kind of reminds me a lot of, not 100%, but a lot like the old, it's buried here. Let me see if I can get it out. The old Webley type of action, where this one you cock it up, and and you'll see when I cock it what I mean. But very similar style of cocking arrangement. Not 100% the same, but very similar. So this one you actually push this button forward, and that releases this cocking arm, and you pull that all the way around like that, and then you bring it back around, and that really also releases this bail back here. And I'm going to load my first shot for the can, but you put your pellet in the back there, and then you close that down. Now the last thing you got to do is pull that switch back again, and it will not fire if you don't pull that switch back. So let's go ahead and see if we can cut this can. I'm using Daisy wad cutter pellets. Just gotta bring that back first before that'll close. Very specific. That one hit a little high, but very interesting action. Very cool. Again, you got to bring that around first before that'll lock back, and then you got to lock that shut. So let's okay. Trying to hit on the edges a little bit to get some good tears going. Seen a few people doing this with their rifles and really getting some good results. I think Justin Fuel and Firepower did it in like 22 or 23 shots with a rifle. So these Daisy wad cutter pellets weigh 7.6 grains according to my reloading scale. So 7.6 times 50 is actually exactly 380 grains. So I measured up to 380 grains, and hopefully that equals out to 50 shots. What's that, 5 or 6 so far? There we go. That was a good hit. Kind of grazed it on the side. It's been so muggy. Just glad for a little bit of relief. The little bit of a cold front came through. It's still pretty muggy, but it's not in the 90s anyway. I'll be complaining about it being cold in a couple of months, so just stand by. I'll get used to these order of operations here in a minute. Does anybody out there have any other experience with this gun? I don't see any other reviews on it. So it's a mystery. Did find a little bit of information about it, just not a lot though. So I really do like the unique stuff though. That's really pretty cool. Met up with Mr. Chris over at the Baldwinsville Airgun Show, and he brought this over and some other stuff to donate to the channel for us to do giveaways with and stuff. I really do appreciate his generosity and support of the channel. I mostly appreciated seeing him at the show and getting to talk to him for a little while. Unfortunately, I was only able to make it to the Friday session of the show. My wife planned a family get-together for Saturday. Somebody's got to run the barbecue grill. But been yakking and I've totally lost count, so I don't know where I'm at here. But looks like we're doing pretty good though. I had a blast on that Friday though. I spent most of my time right out at the just out on the firing range shooting this and that other gun. Brought a couple of mine out with me, chatting with several different folks out there and just having a good old time. I only bought one gun, that Hammerly pistol, which I love. Mostly wasn't for me to go out there and just buy a bunch of stuff. All right, I lost count, so you guys know the count more than I do. I have been actually putting over here the number of the shots that as they each go down. That was a good rip. Am I halfway through yet? I don't think so. Looks like maybe about 20 shots gone so far. And what do you guys think of this action here? It's pretty cool. Ooh, there we go. Starting to get the hang of the order of operations here. Ooh, that was a nice one. Got a nice little rip all the way around the bottom, just in the green there. Let's see if we can get it dangling here in the next couple shots. Okay, let's see here. Looks like a little on the left there, right? Ooh, that was a good one. Surprised that one didn't tear it right out of the top hat there, the Mexican sombrero. Okay. I'm gonna go take a look at that real quick and see where it's at. Stand by. Alrighty, just a couple of small strips really holding that thing together still. Unfortunately, they're both on opposite sides of the can, so looks like I'm about halfway through my pellets here, if I had to guess. Guess I could probably weigh them and figure out how far into it I am. All right, so one of them's on the far left-hand side there. Spinning so that I'll hit the one on the right now. I'll try to anyway. There we go. Oh yeah, I think she's dangling now. Kind of looks like it is. This cutting cans is so addictive. All right, so that left-hand one should be right there in the front right now. Oh. I think I went through an open spot. Let me go take another peek. All right, that's a tough cut there. It's the slivers that I got left are they're still the same ones are there. I've been hitting it, but I just haven't been hitting it precise enough. All right, so I think I took care of that one. I think I took care of that one that was on the left there. So now there's one. Wish it would turn a little bit this way and spin towards the left a little bit. And on top of it all, it has a safety. After all those things you got to do to she's just dangling, barely dangling. Right now, I think the piece that's still holding on is in the back, though. Okay. Getting down to about the last 15 or so here. Jeez. Okay, let's see where we at here. Oh, it bounced over that way. Let me go move it back into frame better. Alrighty. I don't know if I'm going to get it done in 50 here. I'm getting low. It takes is one or two good placed shots, though, and looks like last 10 or 11 here. I am persistent, though. I will not give up. Oh, come on. So I know there's one piece just to the right of that front label there. Right there. Okay. All right, I got 8 left. I'm going to go check it out. Boy, that's a tough cut there. Whew. All right, so there's one right in the front. Oh, that one went high. That's not helping. Now the can's stuck on the paper. Stand by. All right. Wow. All right. I'm down to my last 5. It's going to be tough. I don't think I am skeptical. Definitely dangling good, but it's mocking me. All right, so there was one still little dangly bit there in the front. That made it dangle a little bit more. All right, last two of the 50. We'll keep going, but okay, that was 50. Let's keep going though. We're really close. I don't know how many more shots it'll take, but we're really close to having it done if we get a couple of good shots. All right. Ooh, look at that. The bottom's dangling nice now. Oops, knocking pellets down here. Ah, a big old butt. All right, let's see. I hit the can. Is that two more? I don't know. Like I said, I'll put the numbers down below. I don't even remember. So I was like 52. Ooh, I think that got rid of another dangly bit. That's 3. Four. There we go. Nice. So that would be, I think that's 55. I'll have the number down here anyway, but let me go grab that real quick and then we'll wrap it up. Stand by. Alrighty, so there you go. That is, had a couple of stray shots up high there. That was unfortunate, but man, I really mangled that can. But we got it done. I think it was 55 shots, but it's just all about the fun anyway. Let me give you one more quick flyby with the gun here, and then we'll wrap it up. It's really, really interesting. It's not real heavy, so it's a nice shooting gun, and it's a lot of fun. I just, like I said, I like the unusual stuff, so this definitely fits that category for sure. But appreciate you, Mr. Chris. Thanks for letting me try this out. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.